Hey guys, welcome to another week of Trauma Pero No Drama. I'm Susie and I'm joined by my manas Karina
Hello.
and Vani.
Hi.
And on this week's episode, in case you guys can't tell, we're celebrating a very special birthday. A round of applause for our mana Karina.
Happy birthday!
She is
50.
turning, well,
49. Thank you very
well,
much.
we won't say it, but it's her birthday this weekend.
Happy birthday.
So we need to have an episode for her. As you guys can tell, we love her to death because we put up balloons for her episode.
Yeah, and I feel like an asshole because I didn't put up balloons for either of yours.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's because we had time. So, since we usually talk about like a memorable birthday, do you have any memorable birthday that comes to mind? Wait, let me guess. Your quinceañera.
I was about to say that.
Okay, sorry.
Relax.
My green moment is over.
Yeah. Okay, you're like the witch from Wicked. I
For
can
real?
What's Wicked?
I can feel the green all the way over here.
What's
what?
Wicked?
Girl,
What?
What movie's Wicked?
you never watched Once Upon a Time with the green witch?
No.
The Wizard of Oz?
Oh, that's the one?
Yeah, the green witch from Wizard of Oz. And you know how there's like there's two sisters, a good witch and a bad witch?
No.
Oh.
It's,
What happened
it's
to
not-
your childhood?
Wow, no ves que a mí me espantaban y no me ponían movies de princesas, sino de pinche horror
¿Qué
stories.
tiene que ver eso con el Wizard of Oz?
You never
'Cause that's not a
watched-
fairy tale.
Yeah, you never watched The Wizard of Oz in school for the music, like a musical?
No, not that I remember of.
Vanessa. She just doesn't remember.
No,
'cause
she was
didn't pay
abducted by
attention.
aliens and her memory was wiped.
For real. That's how I feel most of the time. She's like, I don't remember that. Remember when we were talking about lunches and you're like, Ma bought you 2 Lunchables. She's like, she did? I had a Lunchable?
Anyway, stop trying to steal her thunder.
Yeah,
It's all
stop
about
trying to
you.
steal my thunder. My goodness. Well, I have a few birthdays that I remember. The first one was, I think it was maybe second grade. I had a birthday, and I actually had a birthday party because, I was the oldest. And my mom tested everything out with me. And then once she realized how much work it was, se cancelaba para todos los demás.
Yeah. Mhm.
But, that's the only perk of being the oldest is she experimented on cool stuff with me first.
Yeah.
And then
That's very
realized it was
sad.
too much. Yeah, sorry for you. But anyway, so that birthday, I had 2 friends that came over, and I don't know if my English was all that great yet because I don't remember any conversations. All I remember is I got $5 and I got a Hungry Hungry Hippo game that I loved with my whole heart. And then I always wanted to punch you guys in the face when you tried to grab my game of Hungry Hungry Hippo because I got that for my birthday and it was my toy and you guys were not allowed to touch it.
Dude, I remember that birthday. My mom did go all out. She even got you like a little theme. Like she got the tablecloth, the little gorritos and everything.
Wait, I have a
With
question.
my little outfit. I think it was like a
Uh-huh.
zebra outfit or something like
It was
that.
like checkered. I think I have a picture of
Something.
No, I think it was
Yeah.
stripes because I seen pictures
Was
of my
it?
mom que eran dos güiritas, right?
Uh-huh.
Y una chimuela.
I'm pretty sure the chimuela was me, way. You're so rude.
With your permission, I'll post those pictures. Watch it. See them here and here.
Yeah, I see because I went through the pictures and I saw that Karina Mana Mayor got a birthday party. I was like, I don't remember having a birthday party.
I'm telling you, she tested it out with me, and then she's like, "Yeah, this is too much work." And then I got to test it out. She got to test it out again for my quinceañera, and she probably canceled my quinceañera like 15 times. Like cada vez que la hacía emputar, even if it was just a tiny smidge of anger, she's like, "Ya no te voy a hacer quinceañera," and then yo me ponía a llorar and like would cry. But now that I'm a mom and I had quinceañeras, I know that there's no way in hell she was going to cancel that quinceañera because of how much work and how much money goes into it. So all those tears that I cried de cocodrilo,
Those
fake
were
tears,
probably some
nothing.
fake ass tears too.
Yeah,
Yo creo
they
ibas
were.
y te ponías agua con el pomo de agua en los ojos y nomás te encerrabas a chillar ahí en
Yo
tu cama.
lloraba de verdad, primero que nada. Also, I just learned that lágrimas de cocodrilo, because I posted it on my TikTok, that I did not know that lágrimas de cocodrilo quería decir fake tears.
Yeah.
Like, how
Yeah.
did I not
didn't,
know that?
I didn't know that either, but after
We saw
you-
your TikTok.
it was like an epiphany, and it was also an epiphany moment because remember when we used to like, no oigo, no oigo, soy de palo, tengo orejas de pescado. You know fish have really
my
good
God.
hearing.
I forgot about that saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because fish can hear really far away.
Yeah.
That's how people, like, they struggle catching fish when they will go fishing.
Yeah, they have really good hearing.
I forgot about that.
It was an epiphany
thing.
moment
No.
for me.
Is that in English?
Manager Ivan says no, that's not true.
That's not
Which
fish
part?
don't have good hearing?
They don't have ears.
Yes, they
So
do.
then how
They
come
have
they never
gills.
come
They have
when
a
you
hole.
fish?
They can feel the sensation.
Well, they don't have ears, but they
Well-
can. Oh, vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, otra vez. Our whole life is a
Oh,
lie.
my epiphany moment was a lie.
But I totally forgot about that phrase.
Yeah.
How do you say that in English? Is there an English version?
I can't hear. I'm a stick.
You forgot the fish part.
I'm trying to figure out how to translate that.
I have fish ears.
I
Said
can't
I'm
hear.
a stick and it's
I
a
can't
fish.
hear. I have fish ears. Something like that.
Yeah. No, I've never heard of that in
have a
English.
stick and something that's fish ears.
There's got to be something similar out there. So if you guys know of a saying that would be similar to noigo, soy de palo. Oh, sí dice soy de palo.
Yeah.
I'm made of stick. What?
Yes.
And I have fish ears.
Yeah, noigo, soy de palo, tengo orejas de pescado. If you guys know a similar phrase or a conversion of it to English, what would it be? Because
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Me either.
But we used to say that when you didn't want to pay attention to what somebody was telling you, right?
I used to say that to my mom.
I don't know. I never said that.
I would say that to you too.
I know. You pissed me off with your fucking... We could have a whole episode with all the shit you said to me that made me want to kill you. But, anyways.
La de que save the whales.
And it was at the most randomest times, too. She'd be like, save the whales, cállate. Tú cállate con tus whales. Yeah, but then the quinceañera was the other birthday that I remember. And I remember that there was this lady. There was this lady that said that she wanted to be my madrina de vestido, and my mom knew that she didn't like her, and she thought it was really weird that she wanted to be my madrina, especially de vestido, because that's a big expense.
Part, yeah.
Yeah, and she kept saying, "Oh, I have to take Karina to get her dress. I have to take her," and she kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and it got to a point where we were less than 3 months away from the quinceañera, and she kept saying, "Oh, we're probably gonna go this weekend," and my mom got really mad because she's like, "We can't wait until the last minute for you to get a dress." So she ended up finding a lady that made clothes, and she made my dress.
Yeah, I remember it was custom made.
Hmm.
Like custom made.
Yeah, and I was sad because, you know, when you think you're gonna go quinceañera shopping, you imagine like trying all these beautiful ball gowns and like picking something extravagant. And my dress ended up being like more simple, porque
was
pues
really
it was
pretty.
made
It had flowers,
handmade.
right?
Was it flowers? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But did you pick the design?
No,
No.
no, I didn't. All I got to pick was the color. Mi mamá dijo, "What's your favorite color?" And at the time it was baby blue. So I told her I wanted baby blue. And then she made my dress baby blue. But I think it was her and my mom that basically picked the design of the dress.
Yeah, because I remember she came over with a bunch of books with a bunch of different patterns, and my mom. My
Yeah.
mom was the one who
Mi
picked it.
mi mamá sí hizo mucho para esa fiesta. And it was like I got a say, but I didn't get a say. But I couldn't complain about it because I was just happy that I was getting a quince. Like most of the chambelanes that were in my quince, I didn't know those guys. I didn't pick any of them. I think I might have picked one, but I didn't know any of those people. My mom is the one that had friends that had kids my age, and then she asked them to be in.
Also, wait a minute. Kate, your age, yo me acuerdo que a lot of your chambelanes were old.
They look
Or maybe they just looked old.
Well, because
They
she had
looked old.
friends, and then those friends had like an older brother, and because she needed the boys, she just said, "Yeah, we'll take them both." And then the guy that did my dances en paz descanse,
He passed away?
Yeah.
yeah,
He passed?
yeah.
Mhm.
I think he OD'd or some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He was nice.
Yeah, I
And
remember
your
him.
dances were beautiful.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
he almost killed us. He was so mean. He was way meaner than me and you ever were when we did the girls' quinces. But yeah, he was very aggressive. If it wasn't perfect, it was not good enough. But anyways, en paz descanse. His friends, because he was older, and then he got his friends to join because we didn't have enough people.
And
So
he
that's why I
probably
ended
figured
up
you
with a
guys
bunch of
sucked at
older kids.
dancing.
Yeah, he wanted professional dancers.
Yeah.
So he ended up bringing his friends along. But
I'm in shock. I didn't know he passed.
yeah. So that.
Well, he
that-
kind of scared me, to be honest.
Who didn't scare you?
For real, Chico.
Everybody scared me.
Yeah, for real.
Sí era un amigo de Checo.
Sí, cierto,
Yeah.
eran amigos.
Maybe that's why you're scared.
I don't know.
That's why
He
you're
gave me
scared.
a weird vibe, but he was nice. But I was scared of him.
That is the most oxymoron statement I've ever heard.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was very nice. He was very particular and specific. But, you know, that I had that for birthday party. And then the other ones were just a couple, like, with us as adults. Like, when I got super fucking drunk at your house because you had the idea of that stupid game. Where was it? Where,
Oh,
like,
it was my house?
You have
You
to
flipped
flip
the
the
cup.
cup?
Oh, yeah, your house. You flipped the cup, and then you would move your shot glass over. You had, like, pencils or something.
Y little did you guys know que yo practiqué toda una semana leading up to your birthday
Sí,
party.
chicabrona. And we were like flip and then like flip. Y ya había ganado Azucena. The thing was
So
all the
you
way
would
to
have
the
to take
end.
the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, si tu vaso llegaba al otro lado, like to my side, she had to take the shot.
Yeah.
Pero yo practiqué como flipear el vaso, so yo ya iba bien experta y la puse bien
That's
peda.
fucking cheating.
Because you were drunk by like 9 o'clock.
For real. Like I was out. I've never gotten so drunk so fast in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I went to your couch and I just like laid down. And then Alex was like, Karina, you can't go to sleep. We haven't even cut your cake yet. I'm like, just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. I'm not really sleeping.
Pues fue el día que se fue a encerrar a tu baño.
Oh, yeah,
Sí.
you were crying in the bathroom, vomiting.
Yeah,
And then-
because I didn't want anybody to
and then I
see me
went-
on my birthday.
And then I went in there and she was like, did I get vomit on my hair? And I was like, no, wiping the vomit out of her hair.
I do remember. You were just sitting on the toilet, hugging the toilet.
I was hugging the toilet.
It's okay, those are the best birthdays.
But I locked myself in there so nobody could come in, and then you bitches still found your way into the bathroom
Oh, it's because
somehow.
nomás le metes el Q-tip
Yeah.
and it pops and you can
If it
open
makes you
it.
feel any better, I didn't let Missa in there.
No.
Only I went in there.
I appreciate the respect.
Yeah. I was going to go in and she slammed the door in my face.
Yeah.
In my own house.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
How sweet. But yeah, those are probably the most memorable
Oh,
ones.
también the one that cuando se fueron a la barra for your birthday bien pedos y regresaron, that was the babysitter.
Oh, see, I have a picture of that too. Pero those drinks snuck up on me, bro.
Me too. Because I think that was my very first time at
I
a
think
bar.
it was like fucking Everclear.
And that was
how
my
come
very
I wasn't
first-
or
invited?
UV.
You never wanted to go anywhere. And I don't
Maybe
think
I
you were
wasn't
21.
at the age yet.
Yeah, maybe you weren't 21
Yeah.
yet.
No, because Minna was chiquita and you had her when you were 19.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
But you didn't come, so sorry for you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't think I was drunk until that last
It was
drink.
those Jaeger bombs.
And we got kicked out of the bar. No,
yeah.
we didn't.
What? No,
Yeah,
that
they
seems like a
called-
true.
They called last call.
What do
And we
you
were still
mean?
trying to bribe the bartender to let us stay a little bit longer because we got there late.
What do you-
Just one more. It's my birthday.
Yeah.
Please.
Really? And they kicked you guys out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we make so much shit that night though. It,
I was a little bar virgin, and she gave me
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs, tequila shots, UV lemonade,
Uh-huh.
cranberry vodka, cranberry Sprite vodka.
she basically tried everything.
Yeah.
At the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was hungover for like 2 days after that night.
I don't know. I just remember of that day that you lived in the brown house, right? Or did you had already lived in you moved into
No, she
your
lived
new
at the
house?
brown house.
Yeah, it was the brown house because we
Well-
just came next door.
Yeah, because I watched all the kids that day.
Mm-hmm.
Sí me acuerdo. Sí me acuerdo esta noche que casi me desgreñaba tu amiga.
That's a story for another day. This isn't your episode.
Sí.
I told you, Vanessa just wants to fucking fight everybody for any
Yeah.
reason. Come at me, bro.
El Squidward, you know that Squidward, that meme in the Squidward que está like he wants to fight, está así. No? No.
No.
I have
What?
to send it to you later. The one that he's like this.
I have
Squidward?
no idea. He's ready to square up.
No, not Squidward, the purple one.
Girl.
Barney?
No.
Patrick?
Patrick.
That's
Patrick?
pink.
Oh, he's pink. Yeah.
What color did you say?
Purple.
I guess. But he's definitely pink. Anyways, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen Patrick trying to square up.
Yeah.
For sure. Gosh. Anyway, so since you know you're the oldest.
I know everything. Yeah.
Well, yeah. What's the greatest lesson that you've learned throughout
All these years.
all these years? Not that many, but through all the years that you've been alive. ¿Qué es una lección que has aprendido that you think that you will apply to like the rest of your birth years, your life?
Your birth years.
Your birthdays.
Oh my God, you're worse
Yeah.
than Vanessa with
No.
her oxymoron of he was scary as hell, but he was nice.
Yeah. Like, what's a life lesson that you've learned so far?
Oh God, I've learned so many, but one of the biggest ones I think for me is, and this applies to every relationship, I think, is let shit go, because it's so easy to get upset. And I was a very angry kid. I feel like I was a very angry kid, and like growing up, like after like my elementary, middle school year, but going into high school, like I had a short fuse. Like, don't look at me the wrong way. Don't look at me at all. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to make friends. It was very easy to just shut everybody out and get pissed about the stupidest shit and then just, like, not want to have anything to do with it. But one of the things that I've learned in life is just letting things go, because when you hold on to the negative energy, it just takes you down. The person that you're mad at, like, they're going to cope in their own way, and they might let it go, and they might not give a fuck about you. So when you hold on to that negativity, the grudge for someone, it's really not worth it. And like that's probably one of the biggest things that I've learned, and it's helped me in my relationship, even like with you guys, is you're going to get angry, but you got to let shit go, because at the end of the day, do you value that person? Then it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm. That's a good life lesson. I think I still have to learn about that one.
You used to have to learn about that one?
Yeah. I still have
To forgive people?
I have to apply it.
Or to not?
You can, ¿cómo se dice? You can forgive.
But not
you should
forget.
forgive. You don't have to forget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Piss me off enough times, I will cut you out of my life. I
Yeah.
can do that. I'm good at that.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes that's good and bad.
Yeah.
I like cutting people out of my life.
Huh?
I like cutting people out of my
My
life.
God, this took
Yeah.
a negative turn. Rewind. Oh my gosh. I have another question for you. Totally unrelated to this, dark turn that we took. But where did your dislike for cake come from? Because you don't. So
like
what do you
cake.
celebrate? Like, how do you celebrate on your birthdays? What does Alex and the girls do to celebrate you on your birthday if you don't like cake? Because you don't like cake. For the people who don't know, check yourself. But she doesn't like birthday cake.
No, she
Jewelry.
doesn't, but she'll still eat it by respect.
Yeah, I've seen that with the tres leches cake.
I'm like, I'm full. No, I've never been a sweets person. Not until now, like, in my adulter life, do I start to, like, want a cupcake or want a cake. Pero nunca fui de sweets. Like, I would see donuts or, like, no me gustaba lo empalagoso, lo dulce. So it was never a thing.
That's because we didn't grow up with it.
I know, for real. And then my mom, like, she starts baking cookies and orange bread and bolillos. And all this shit is, like, ya cuando están todos casados in their own houses.
She has her own
No
alone
se dio,
time now.
no se dio cuenta that it was going to be triple the work because there's more mouths to feed now.
For real, it's like 10 times the people.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to make for 5 different houses.
Yeah.
So you started liking cake ya cuando ya estás adulta?
Like sweets in general. Like I'll want a donut or I'll want a cupcake or something like that. Pero for the longest time, I wasn't, no se me antojaba lo dulce.
Yeah.
Pero, now that my metabolism slowed down and I actually gain weight really easily, ya se me antoja lo pinche dulce, way.
Yeah. Isn't that how it always goes?
For real.
Jerry.
Pobrecito, por me.
So did you ever feel like you went through a midlife crisis? Because they say midlife crisis, like you're supposed to get that during midlife, but I feel like people go through their midlife crisis. Like some people go through it when they leave their teens. Some people go through when they go into their 30s. Some people.
What does that mean? Can you explain?
That's a good question. What does that mean?
Let me ask Google. I think midlife crisis is when you feel like
alone.
No, it's like when you feel
depressed.
Inevitable.
So what she's asking me
inevitable doom.
So what she's asking me is, am I old now? Do I feel old? Do I feel like I'm halfway through life? Am I already Yes, I'm already writing my will, and with that statement you just made, you're not in it.
Aaliyah, don't forget. It says a midlife crisis is a period of emotional turmoil and self-reflection that can occur in middle age. It's often characterized by a strong desire for change, and it can include feelings of depression, remorse, anxiety, dissatisfaction with life, questioning life choices, contemplating, wanting to go in new directions.
So I think what she's telling me, if you're going through menopause.
No.
Bitch! Menopause!
I did not say that. Well, I felt like I went through a midlife crisis when I was like 25. I wasn't even midlife. And I was going through a midlife crisis.
Oh no, I'm not.
So I don't know if you like relate, if you ever had that feeling of where you feel like, oh my God, my life is passing me by. I haven't done anything. My bucket list is still full. The years are just flying by like this, and I haven't done anything. So like, have you ever had that, like, as your birthdays, like, go by?
Not extreme, but I'm starting to feel that now on just a couple things. So, una de las cosas que yo siempre he tratado de pensar es que you can't have regrets in life.
Mm-hmm.
Your life is your life. You have to live it as it comes. You have to pivot when you need to pivot. You don't have control of every aspect of what's going on in your world. But what you can control is your emotions around it and how you cope with stuff. So I don't have regrets. I feel like my life is laid out the way that it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And, starting out really young with kids, it was very hard. I mean, you think working a job at Portillo's, trying to raise 2 kids, like it wasn't easy. I had 2 jobs at one point.
Yeah, I mean, you were working 2 jobs. Like, you worked in the office and then you went to Portillo's.
Yeah, so I didn't go out to the bars and go on a million dates. Like, but I don't regret any of that stuff. I don't regret having my girls young. I think about it now because, now, because I always said, since I started young, I'll party, and like when you see me out in the club in my 40s, don't talk shit because I started early.
Mm-hmm.
Pero lo que estoy pensando, I was actually thinking about it today on my way home from work. Like you said, random thoughts, long drive.
Yeah.
When the girls graduate high school and me and Allie start to go out and see the world, because that's our plan. It always has been our plan, and I plan to stick to that.
Mm-hmm.
When you go out and party, you're going to be around all these people in their 20s, and you're going to be
in
like...
the club, we all fam.
That's going to be me for real. Yeah. For real. That part I keep thinking about, like, man, we're not going to fit in because we're going to be older than all these freaking 20-year-olds out in the club and stuff.
No, yeah, you will. There's a lot of people who go out clubbing every weekend.
Think of all the wisdom that you're going to be able to give to these young kids.
Wear a condom, kids.
Oh, my God.
Oh, not that kind of wisdom?
Well, yeah, that kind of wisdom. But
like, they're going to look up to you guys, but like, oh, like, if they're dating, they're
going to be like,
them.
Since you look like parent figures, can you give us a ride to our hotel?
Yeah, for
You
real.
use us as Ubers.
Use protection.
For real. Don't drink that drink.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that I think about now. Like when we finally start to do the things that most people did in their 20s, we're going to be like later in life. So we won't be able to hang, bro. We're going to go out to the club and then it's going to be like, viejito, ya son las 8:30, ya vámonos.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not going to be alone because there's like this whole generation of people who did the exact same thing that you did. You know, la mayoría, you know, of like us Mexican people, we start young.
That's what I'm curious about, because you know you worry. I think that in life sometimes you worry about shit that is unknown, and you don't know what it's gonna be like when you get there. Like when you know I was sitting there as a 19-year-old mom, and I'm thinking like, oh my God, we're never gonna get a house, we're never gonna have this, we're never gonna have that, and it's gonna be so hard. And then you're there, and you're like, oh, everybody around me is in the same boat. So I hope that that's the case.
Yeah.
Porque if I walk into a party toda yo lista to party and me dicen, Grandma, you don't belong here, I think I might cry.
All,
Then I will definitely
you don't even look like a grandma. Like,
I
No,
would
you
definitely
don't.
be hitting the midlife crisis then.
You're not
Cuando me
even-
digan, you're too old for this club, ma'am. Please go across the street to the
Seniors.
senior.
the senior home. It's bingo night.
Hey,
Shouldn't you be bowling and bingo? Playing bingo.
Cállate que she likes to bowl.
I do like to bowl.
Yo también. I like to bowl.
It's not about you.
Side note, didn't you go on
No.
on a bowling date? Oh.
No, I didn't. You know why?
Story for another day, guys.
Yeah.
No, we're side noting. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh,
I'll tell
side
you, I'll
note.
tell you off air.
Oh, we're,
Oh.
sorry. The cheese is too hot for you guys. Maybe next time.
Van a volar pelos.
For real. But no, midlife crisis where like I feel depressed and I feel like I didn't do my life right or anything like that. No, not at
No?
all.
Not even when you like, when you hit like 25, like your 20s, you're like 25. You never went
No.
through that?
No, I didn't. I've always been very grateful for my life and what I have. And I do wonder sometimes, like how may have life have gone si hubiera hecho algo diferente. Like when I was a senior in high school, I wanted to go to the army. Porque my motivation for life has always been our parents. Yo siempre pienso que they left their country to come here to give us a better life. So that's my motivation is I have to be successful
You have
to
to have
show
that better
them
life.
that their sacrifice was worth it. So it's always been a driver for me. So when I was a senior in high school, I was thinking of like the ultimate thing to make my parents proud. And I wanted to go to the army. Why? Because I'm not even a U.S. citizen. I don't know, but I wanted to serve the country that I lived in, I guess. And I thought that would make them proud. So I tried to get in, but my metabolism worked properly at that time, and I couldn't gain the fucking weight. I was 2 pounds underweight, and my recruiter kept like pushing me to eat more like fattening foods like pastas and stuff. And he's like, you have to eat more. You have to eat more frequent. You have to eat stuff that's gonna make you fat, bro. But I couldn't gain the weight. And then around that time, I met Alex, and I had told him that I had this plan that I was going to keep trying to gain the weight to get into the army, and ultimately ended up choosing to get married to him and kind of let that dream go. And sometimes I do wonder, like, what if I had gone into the military? But it didn't work out because everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Things happen the way they're supposed to happen. So once in a while I do wonder, like, ¿cómo hubiera sido mi vida si hubiera sido, like, an army person? Pero regret that I say I should have stuck to it and tried to get in there? No.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at life. Like just taking life in as it is, and just I know sometimes the cards that you're dealt can feel a little shitty, and you're like, what am I supposed to do with these? But always finding the good thing in the cards that you got is good.
And I think too, part of the reason why like I don't have regrets and I feel satisfied and happy with my life is because I went through all that depression stuff in high school. like, I was very depressed. Like, I was a very depressed kid. Like, lloraba para todo. Like, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to hang out. My mom would beg me to go out, find some friends, go do something, because I was always so sad about just life. And I don't even know what I was sad about, to be honest. No sé si era, like, trying to understand, like, all of my mom's problems and trying to learn to be an adult in a kid body. Kind of like part of being the oldest
Yeah,
in
because
the
I mean,
family.
I think that you as the oldest always had that trauma of, like, adult problems as a kid, you know?
And it was a lot of it was because, well, my mom didn't always talk to my dad about stuff. She would talk to me about it because I was the oldest. And she always said that I was wise for my years or whatever.
She made you wise.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
does
she
that
made
mean?
me wise.
Girl, what have you been sleeping over there? Like
Like,
que-
you're like, you don't say
no,
anything?
que si es like inteligente o que like más madura, like she was more mature.
Okay.
Madura para mi edad.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
okay.
luego sentía que, like, she could trust me with, like,
Problems?
bigger stuff. Yeah. And I don't know if it was the pressure of that, which, I mean, she didn't tell me anything, like, crazy in life, you know, that I couldn't handle. So, again, looking back, like, I don't know why I was such a depressed teenager. I have
Maybe
no
you were
idea.
going through that crisis, like Susie said.
That's what I'm saying. And, like, maybe that's when I hit
Yeah,
my
maybe.
crisis in my
Maybe.
teens.
Yeah.
Because it was rough. But, no, I just try to take my life day by day y si Dios me quiere dar algo, pues me lo va a dar.
Yeah.
And if it's not meant for me, then it's not meant for me, and it is what it is. I am very grateful for my family, for you guys, for our relationship, for this podcast, and all of our 10 listeners that we got. You know, you guys
For
are the real
real.
MVP.
And to be honest, you were the one who, not bagged us, but you were the one who, like, convinced us to do a podcast.
Well, once you guys said, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea," I did not let it go. I'm like, "So when are we starting?"
Yeah.
Hey, I found this camera.
Yeah. She would send us the new like news articles to read.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "Can you guys read this? You guys, I found this. Can you guys read this article?"
Yeah. What we needed to know, how we had to do it, what stuff we were gonna have to get, and then I'm like, "Hey, if I buy the camera, who's buying the mics?"
Yeah, legit. So, is there algo is there something that you want to do? Like, is there something like you're like, man, by like this birthday or like for my birthday, this is what I want to do? Like, cause for me, like, yo siempre he dicho, like, for my birthday, one day I'm gonna, like, you know, travel. Do you have anything like that, like, for your
Like, off your bucket list?
yeah, but that you specifically want to do on your birthday? Because I feel like birthdays are a special day to, like, accomplish something. You know, I mean, le diste una vuelta. What is it? You always say una vuelta al planeta, vuelta al sol. What is it? What's a year? Cricket.
Computing.
Trying to connect. Trying to connect signal. What do you mean?
The Wi-Fi is failing.
Like, you turned to
Yeah,
a
like-
next chapter?
No. What
Pero
is it?
¿cuál es el dicho que dicen?
You
You
always
and your
say
dichos.
it. You and your dichos que ya le diste una vuelta al sol, or what is it? Oh my gosh.
I say that?
Yes. Whatever.
I don't know.
Birthdays
I'm
are
gonna
special.
I have to think about
Whatever the year rotation is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
it. ¿Le das la vuelta al mundo?
No sé, pues tú
Estamos
eres
en
la
el
que sabes
mundo.
el dicho.
No sé, tengo que googlear mis dichos.
Well, anyway, birthdays are a special day to celebrate. So do you have anything that you want to, like, be able to accomplish on your birthday?
1 year.
No, I've been thinking the last couple years about, you know, jumping out of a plane
Let's do
for
it.
for a birthday.
Oh, I'm over the
But I'm
weight
afraid
limit.
that I'm going to shit my pants.
We should do it. Remember?
Karina's over there saying something like, toda así. Oh, I'm afraid to shit my pants. I'm over the weight. There's a weight limit.
¿Te Te imaginas, they look at those, they record you. You can choose to get recorded. Te imaginas.
Que yo me brinque. ¡Chum! El puto aire ni me levanta, me voy hasta el puto suelo.
Like el que siempre le tiraban al coyote.
The Roadrunner?
Anvil? Is that what it is? Lo que le tiraban al coyote.
What did you call it?
An anvil?
Antvil?
No, anvil. What did they drop on coyote?
I have no idea what she's saying. But anyways, I'm worried, like, what if I shit my pants mid-air, and then I get the video, and like, what are those brown particles flying next?
La caquita. O que alguien esté caminando. O y que te digan, what happened?
Yeah,
shit fell off the sky.
They're anvils.
We'll just blame it on the birds. What are you talking about?
An anvil.
What's an anvil?
Que así voy a caer arriba de un pinche zorrillo.
Anyways, while she gets her shit together, the other thing that,
Lo que le tiraban al coyote.
That's gonna be Vanessa?
Yeah, that's what she said. Que se iba a ir así.
Because they're really heavy. It's like iron.
I was just saying what you were saying.
Well,
She was
yeah,
trying to back you up.
I'm gonna be over the limit. There's a limit.
For being too big?
Yeah, there's a limit for you
Why?
to go.
Yeah, I
jump
think
off
it's
a
like
plane.
1,000 pounds weight on my base. Oh my gosh! And on that note, we're gonna give Misa some self-motivational talks. And I think that's gonna wrap up today's episode.
Well, before we go, we want to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And we love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Because I'm the queen.
Anyways.
May all your
Thank
wishes
you.
come true.
Yes, we know not to get you cake. Don't get her cake. Jewelry is the way to her heart.
Diamond crown would be great.
And all your wishes come true.
Yeah. Que le des otras 1,000 vueltas al sol.
Thank you.
Sí, es al sol. Sí, I knew I was right. I'm always right. And
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, wherever you get your Spotify. Wherever you get your podcast.
oh my God.
Sorry.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.